Good evening, good afternoon, and good morning. This is part two of the Out of Bounds series, the Into the Void. So, I went ahead and did a restart, got back to this area that we're all familiar with, hopefully by this point in time. Gonna go ahead and do the old load zone. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is explore the, I would say, like, abandoned orphanage. So we're gonna try and see if we can get there. It has been a long time since I've done this, and I'm not too sure. This might require a reset. To actively get there without causing any loading issues. So instead of going the way that I normally would in my speedrun, we're gonna go ahead and go the opposite way. I haven't tested this, so what you're seeing is pretty much what. Okay. Pretty much what we're both going to experience. So I am in the park area. Oh, here we go. Okay, so this is actually pretty good. So it's very dark in the capture. My apologies. Okay, so we're getting into familiar territory. So check this out. So that's in the intended path, and we get to that door, and that causes a load zone. We're going to come back here if I have enough time, because there's something crazy in this area. So I'm going to try to get out of bounds if I can, because all this is solid apparently. Okay, so let's just explore down the other end of the street into the void. Okay, maybe I could... Oh, wait. So it's kind of crazy. This tree is fully rendered, but it is far deep in the ground, and I don't know why they thought that was great. Okay. Alright, so this is good. This is where we wanted to be. So this is the abandoned model, to my knowledge, of the finished orphanage here. So we have our window, we have our stained glass window there and there, and we have the activity area for the kids, and this is where our favorite police chief is there, Mr. Two-Face himself. Children's room. So again, if in the intended way, when you get to this area, you play as Sherry, and you have to do a little bit of a hide and seek game, and not really a fan of it. So, anyways, while exploring the void orphanage. So again, these are all different types of polygons. This was something that I think they were working on, but ultimately decided to get rid of. I think this is supposed to be a painting. And in the actual one, as you can see, there is a sort of reception desk. Here, all we get is just like a table with, like, I'm assuming clothes or other types of fabric material. There's a lamp. Okay, so going inside with the camera. Okay, so that is... I think this was meant to be like children's artwork that was hanging up the wall. So here's the steps. I wonder if I can... Okay, cool. I am actually inside the orphanage. I don't think I've done this before. So that's a dollhouse. So these are all fully rendered models. So I'm in bounds, I believe. Wow. So this was pretty much almost done. They just had a... Oh, it's a dinosaur. They just needed to add the textures, I believe. And I don't know what this is meant for. So I'm assuming this is the, again, the Sherry portion of the map where you have to avoid the scary guy with the burnt face. So here's the shower area and the locker room. So these are all fully, well, rendered, but except for the models. So, oh, okay, we can actually explore this area. So I don't know what this room was meant, and unless this is the room where you go into, well, no, this would be the upstairs. I don't know what this room is meant for then. I don't know if this is where the corridor where you run into the police chief is at, or if this was supposed to be where Sherry, where you would like come out of the room with Sherry or something along those lines. There is some lights and fixtures here. Oh, okay. I thought that was a room, but it wasn't. So that's actually really cool. So I can get inside the unused orphanage, but I mean, again, there's nothing there. Nothing there at all. And I don't know if I can change my height. So let me see if I can go back inside. Okay, so this is all a solid wall. Yeah, so all this was just missing the textures, and I haven't done any research at all. Ooh, okay. I think some of the other textures are semi-loading in, or I just didn't really pay attention the first time. But yeah, so this was the unused and abandoned version of the orphanage. I didn't do any research as to why this was not used, but to sort of compare and contrast, this is the finished product. So there was a table here, as you remember from the opposite side. Looks like the light fixtures, even though I can't see them, they look roughly around the same area. The building architecture in the front is similar, but again, this is different. These are squares, as in these are, I mean, it's still a square, but you know, there's a little bit more definition. This looks like a very basic sort of rendering before they abandoned it, moved it back, and it looks like this was the finished product that the design team agreed on. So I gotta try to be careful. I don't want to walk too much in bounds, only because I will teleport, but I'll try to get as close within inbounds as I can. So this is, again, that leads to the underground area. So, okay, so all this is, so there's a rendered staircase there, which is, again, unused, but, you know, they really over-engineered this place. So I don't know why okay, that's fine actually. So I saw this in a video a long time ago, so I'm gonna try to replicate it for you guys now. So check this out. I don't know if this works still. Okay, you see that A? I don't know why there is a sort of action here. So let's go ahead and press A. I don't know if it's gonna work though. Okay, so it looks like it doesn't do anything. And I'm actually stuck, I believe. So I am in, but out of bounds, if that makes any sense. Okay. Very odd. Okay, still the lightning and rain. Let's explore this a little bit further. Let me see about changing my height. If I can. I don't know if, yeah, it looks like I lowered myself too low to the point where the abandoned orphanage just completely disappears. Alright, let's see if we can sort of fix our height. So I don't know what would happen if I get closer over here. So this is, I would say, the intended path, but, you know, Cartwright, I think that's his name, right? He's in this area, or should be, the trigger, but I don't know if it, I don't think it activates because I did not open the front door. So again, we're exploring an area that you do, like, you never see, but all of this stuff, again, it's basic design. It does exist. So can I use this to increase my height? Nope, it's not solid. What about this one? Nope, not solid either. Actually lowered my height there. So now we gotta see if we can find a way to increase our height, if that's even possible at this point in time. I have no idea where I am. Is this... No, it's not Kendo. Oh, Kendo's over there. Again, it might be a little bit darker on the capture, but let's see if we can increase our height, if that's even possible at this point in time. Okay, so I did. And I can also grab items, which is pretty awesome. Okay, so, oop, that actually lowered our height again, so let's see if we can increase it. Okay, that's probably as high as we can get it currently, and I dropped down again. Okay, so now the trick is to... Oh, I am semi-inbounds. That's odd. Okay. Dang. I wonder if I can use this bit of garbage here to increase my height. Doesn't look like it. That is a... Well, that's a shame, actually, because... Very weird. Okay, so I'm semi-inbounds. I don't know if the camera... If that does anything. If I could somehow capture Cartwright. But again, I don't think his model will be in here. Just because of the distance that I'm at. And I'm not saying that I have the pendant. So I wonder if I can use these stairs in here to help me with my height issue. Okay, I'm semi-in, but it doesn't look like I can actually get inside the intended way. Okay, so I'm just like fidgeting. Interesting. So I can't seem to get out of this area, so what I might do is, I think if I can reach the door? I don't know if that will, Wow, this this footage is not necessarily that great, only because it's just nothing but leaves. So okay, I got an idea. I got out of bounds by walking around this building this way, so I wonder if that will change my sort of positioning. So it looks like, okay. So I'm still out of bounds, but it looks like I am on the intended plane. Okay, so these cars are still... So I wonder if I can use this to... Okay, that doesn't really do anything. Yeah, and so the barrier is actually in the shape of the cars. So I can't really get that much higher. Let's see if I can get in here. I gotta see if I can get to like any sort of step. Oh, there's a herb I can probably grab through the wall. Sure can. What is this? Oh, okay, I don't need that. Okay, so I don't believe... Okay, so I can't leave the area that way. And this bit of trash, it's a full model, and it looks like they just, you know, barely put what they needed inside. So it is kind of crazy to see this entire, like, bottles, toilet paper, some bricks, a very large water bottle, and some wood and debris that you never see, but it's actually inside the models. Again, it's I'm not saying that it's uncommon, but it's actually very interesting that all the games that we play on a daily basis, all the work that they put into it. So I was actually going to see if I can use that the stairs there to help me out, but I don't believe I can. Yeah, and this bit of garbage ain't really helping me out anyway. So before I sign off here, the next area we're going to explore is actually the sewers. I don't believe there's really too much into the sewers, but we are definitely going to explore that part. And then I want to say that we'll be exploring the lab. So there's not really much in the lab that I can show you, but again, I have an idea in terms of an experiment, so we're definitely going to be utilizing that idea. Okay, so fortunately I was able to go back and use the scaffolding that I used for my speed run, and we can increase our height again. So there's not really too much of this area that I can show that I haven't really shown in part 1. Wonder if I can use these stairs. Oh, nope, cannot use the stairs. Okay, so I can clip out of bounds here, but it doesn't look like it would be the great idea to use the steps. Yeah, I can't even do that. So this is solid. Solid wall there. So even the out of bounds has its limits. So I think this is the back area for Kendo's gun shop, where you would see a very pretty emotional cutscene. What is this? Okay. How did I... I know it's a wall texture that you see on some of the buildings, but... So I think this is in the little house that Kendo comes out with his daughter. So there's nothing in here, of course. There is this awkward looking box, which... Oh, there it is. Yeah, so it looks like it's just... Yeah, it's just a model of some advertisements. Rat 'em out. Oh, wait, this is a brick tile. So this entire room is made out of brick. At least the inside, and I don't know why that box exists there. I hear a bird. Okay, so now I am inside Kendo's gun shop. I don't think with Claire, I don't think... yeah, so... I know in Leon's campaign there's like a grenade here, I believe, or if not, somewhere over here, but... Yeah, I can't even react, or interact, not react, interact with the door at all. But it's cool, it's still fully rendered, and obviously this isn't Leon's campaign, but that's cool. So yeah, it's looking like I'll consider doing a Leon out of bounds in the future. There is a very interesting side effect with Leon that I want to show. Okay, what is this area here? Looks like I'm in somewhere. I think this is the main area. Yeah, because that has to be Kendo's gun shop there. Yes. So, yep, I can see the orphanage sign. Oh, here we go. Oh, hit the load zone. So I'm gonna end this video right now by showing you that I cannot go down to the sewers with Claire. Matter of fact, I don't think I can even lower my distance right now. Let's see. Can I? Okay, so I can increase the height, but I don't think I can go down. Yeah, so my character model is a little bit too high up. Alright, let's see if we can lower my distance real quick, and I'll end the video by essentially getting stuck on the staircase. If I can, actually. So I'm gonna need a solid car. I think I can use this debris that I tried to use. Okay, to increase my distance. Oh, that actually made me higher. Okay, actually, let's see what happens if I go over the sign. Will that do anything? Ah, doesn't look like I can. It's really odd for an orphanage to have barbed wire. Ah, wait a minute. Got another idea. So with this, I might be able to increase my height on the stairs, because I'm really much above the geometry right now. Oh, I got in. Awesome. Now let's see if this is solid. Okay, it kinda isn't. Okay, so I'm actually probably stuck here now. Which is a shame, because I really wanted to see if I can change my distance in the stairway, but it looks like I'm stuck here. Let's see, can I use that plan to increase my height? Okay, what about... well, ladies and gentlemen, I think that's all of what this part's gonna offer us here. Totally got stuck. But in part 3, we will explore the sewers. And then after that, I have an idea in the lab, but, well, we'll just have to see. But if you made it this far in the video, I know that it probably doesn't look that great in the capture, but I thank you for your time, and I'm still trying my best. I thank you for your time, and hopefully this this series hopefully get as much enjoyment out of this sort of series as I am currently. This is actually pretty cool. So again, in the future, I might do a sort of Leon out of bounds segment, just a really quick one. There's not really too much with Leon. that you didn't see or will see with Claire. It's just, Leon instead of Claire. So, but yeah, I thank you for your time, and I'll see you in the next one. You have a good day.